My tribe, the first person to ever graduate from college was in 1996, and now we're at the point where we have potentially 2 PhDs coming in around the next couple of years. And I'd love to see more PhDs, more master's students, more nurses, doctors, whatever it may be from my community, because my community deserves to have those people. We're a very strong people and we can get through whatever we set our minds through. I know I was able to, but also was through the impact of my community and knowing that my community had my back, and I want to be able to have their back as well. My name is Jon Caponetto. I'm an enrolled member of the Burns Paiute Tribe. My identities that I have are I'm LGBT, I'm a first-generation college student, I am Native American, I'm biracial, son, uncle, nephew, and looking to create research that will hopefully in the future make college going for BIPOC students a better experience than what it is now. Working in higher education, I feel like I can still serve my community, which my community can span from my tribal community here in Burns, or it can span for the identities that I am a part of. I remind myself that the work that I want to do is not like what my peers, my colleagues are doing. It's specifically that is something that's close to me. And I do have to remind myself that I'm not in competition with anyone other than myself, and that the work that I am going to be doing, the research that I'm creating is good research, because it's going to benefit people who grew up like I did. And I want to invest that time so that it can be a little bit easier of a process, especially going through college. Especially with the research that I want to do around student affairs, how student affairs professionals interact with their BIPOC students, their first generation students, even if they don't come from those same backgrounds as their students, being able to connect with them in a way that is organic and not forced, or in a way that the student feels threatened. Maybe my research can be creating workshops that help these academic advisors or these professionals just do better for their students, so that their students aren't slipping through the cracks. There's an immense amount of weight. It feels like I can't fail, which is very tough because it is really hard. Doing a PhD is one of the hardest things I've ever done. I would describe my career journey as a winding river. It's going in one direction and then it slowly moves into another, given different opportunities, and I just kind of flow with it. Whatever is given to me, whatever opportunities come to me, I'm open to it, because why not? I feel like I can do the best work with things that I feel passionate about, and my passions may change a little bit, but ultimately I'm still going in a direction where I want to make a positive impact on my people, the people that helped me become the person I am today. So a winding river is a great way to think of, we're still going in this direction, but we might be going on a different route, then we'll come back around. So I think that's where I'm at now in life. Music will forever and always be my passion. I'm glad that it's something that can be a career, a professional career if I wanted it to be, but it can also be a hobby. Music is freeing. When I perform, I don't feel anxious. I don't feel stressed to be in front of people. I love it. It makes me feel happy, just pure happiness inside, which is why I could never give it up. I couldn't give up something that just made me happy constantly. Even if I am frustrated with practicing, there's just this level of my passions. Definitely my dog, Jimbo. I've had him for almost a year now and hasn't left my side since. I love that dog. I love having a companion while I'm doing this PhD. I believe my sole purpose is mentoring. I can't imagine doing something where I'm leading or leading other folks to do good things in their lives, positive things in their lives. And I really feel like having a mentor both for me, having a mentor and being a mentor is something that is what I feel is my sole purpose. How I grew up in the community that I grew up in, we always have, like, our families are so close, and I want to be like that in some way, shape, or form, a good relative to not necessarily people that I am actually related to, but being in that family role. So mentoring is something I feel very passionate about, and I can do in many different kind of settings or careers.